Hi, my name is Savannah Kemp. One of the most important staff meetings is the very first one. This meeting sets the tone for the rest of the year. When the team leaders put the first staff team meeting, it must be well thought through. I will explain and guide how a team leader in a school setting can start off the team meeting with the staff. First, I'll explain how important it is to get to know the coworkers in the school setting. I would first tell everyone to look at each other and get a good glimpse at everyone in the room. The people in this room are going to either be the reason why your year is a nightmare or a dream. With many jobs, including teaching, your coworkers are an essential part of how you feel about your job. Teachers that feel like they belong and are cared for by their coworkers report a much higher job satisfaction than those who feel distant from their coworkers or feel like their coworkers treat them harshly. Second, collaboration in a school setting is essential for success. Collaboration between teachers, administration staff, support staff, they are all essential to making sure the school year goes well. How can we help children and support the children when everyone is on an island alone? If the staff do not treat each other with dignity and do not feel like they belong at a school, how will the students feel like they belong? Children need us and we need each other. Communication and collaboration between staff is what is going to make this year a successful year. The first step is being able to communicate and collaborate effectively. And how can you do that without knowing exactly who your team is? This is why we are going to set aside a much larger portion of this meeting to get to know all the faces in this room. The first thing I recommend doing, maybe even before everyone walks in the room, is to hand out pieces of paper that includes everybody's name, what the students will call them, their email, their room number, their phone number extension, and what they teach. The first game that I suggest playing is called the name game. Everyone should stand or sit in a circle. Each person will say their preferred name and a word that starts with the same letter. So, silly Savannah. Once the first person says theirs, everyone will repeat it. Then the second person will go and say theirs. Everyone will repeat the first person and the second person. Silly Savannah. Pretty Paige. This game goes on until the last person has said theirs. The second game I recommend playing is to break up everybody into their PCLs and then have everybody break up into their according to their grade that they teach. During this time, you can have group activities like doing a short puzzle or doing the Jenga game. This time is just, the object of this time is for each group, whether grades or PCLs or other, to have a chance to do small team building games and to really get to know each other. I highly recommend to continue this conversation throughout the year in many different ways. One way that can be continued is to play a quick icebreaker game at the beginning of staff meetings. My suggestion also is that there may be different planned staff events and meetings, whether there is staff meetings that are separate between PCLs or grade, or whether they're all staff meetings. It is a good idea to keep the open communication through having an open floor time where people can talk and ask questions. This may be just 10 minutes of a meeting planned time where people can ask the administration, staff, leadership questions. Another way that we help keep an open communication is by having like a Google Docs form or a survey that people can fill out as needed throughout the year and request a meeting on a specific topic, like a troubled kid or an issue occurring in a PCL or etc. This form could be accessible to the staff and should be read by the leadership staff. Also, the leadership staff should be checking in on the different groups and teachers throughout each week. During the ending of the staff meeting, I would introduce the Google form. Afterwards, I would follow up with everyone via email explaining either where to find the form or sending it directly to them. I would end with something along the lines of, we are a team, we are here to help each other in order for the students to have a good schooling experience, we must be there for one another. If you find yourself in a place where you have having trouble collaboration with one another, or you feel like you're on an island alone, please reach out to me. No team is perfect, but our goal is to be a place where we are able to pick each other up and encourage one another to create the best experience for our team and students. The outside sources that I used for this video was an article named Positive Staff Relationships from Berkeley University on their website, Greater Good in Education. The second outside source used from this article was UCST called Icebreakers, Team Building Activities and Energizers. Thank you for your time. May God bless you.